Welcome back to the channel. My name is Thomas Fletcher and I'm the host of the LCSW network. If you're new to my channel, please do me a favor by smashing that like button, by subscribing to the channel, and by sharing this video with your social work colleagues and friends. The purpose of this channel is to create a community of hope and support where social workers can come for relevant news, information, and inspiration. Welcome back to Self-Care Saturday. Welcome back to Season 6, Episode 17 of our Self-Care Saturday series. So Self-Care Saturday is the space where we pause, reflect, and refill our own cups before pouring into others. I'm so glad you're here today. Our topic is something I know so many of us struggle with. Learning to say no without guilt. If you ever found yourself saying yes when you really meant no, or feeling crushed by guilt for setting boundaries, today's conversation is for you. All right, so our first segment, why saying no feels so hard. So let's be honest. Most of us were taught that saying no is selfish, rude, or somehow disappointing to others. Maybe you grew up in a family where saying no wasn't an option. Maybe in your work as a caregiver, a leader, or a helping professional, you were praised for always saying yes. Saying no feels uncomfortable because we're hardwired for connection. We don't want to hurt people. We don't want to be seen as difficult or unhelpful. But here's the truth. Saying no is an act of self-respect. And when you say no to things that drain you, you are actually saying yes to your health, your peace, and your purpose. All right, so in the next segment, we will be talking about reframing no. So let's reframe the idea of no. Saying no doesn't mean you're rejecting a person. It means you're honoring yourself, your limits, your time, and your energy. It's not selfish, it's healthy. Think about it. If we say yes to everything, we dilute the quality of what we truly care about. Every yes to something you don't want is a no to something you deeply need, like rest, family time, or personal goals. I want you to try this mindset shift. No is a complete sentence. You don't owe anyone a long explanation, apology, or justification. All right, so in our third segment, we will be looking at practical ways to say no. All right, so how do we actually say no in real life, especially without feeling that crushing wave of guilt? Here are a few strategies. Number one, keep it simple. You can say, thank you for thinking of me, but I'm not able to commit to that right now. Short, kind, clear. Second strategy, delay your response. If you feel pressured, say, let me check my schedule and get back to you. This buys you time to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting out of guilt. Strategy number 3, offer an alternative if you want to. Sometimes you might want to help in a way that does work for you. You could say, I can't attend the meeting, but I'd be happy to review the notes afterward. Only do this if it feels genuine and manageable. Strategy number 4, practice with low-stakes situations. Start small. Say no to an extra chore, a volunteer request, or a coffee date when you're tired. Building this muscle takes time, and starting small builds confidence. All right, our segment number 4, managing guilt after saying no. So even when you know it's the right decision, guilt can sneak in afterward. Here's a reminder. Guilt does not mean you've done anything wrong. Guilt often means you're stepping outside old patterns and learning a new, healthier way of being. When guilt shows up, greet it kindly. You can say to yourself, it's okay to feel this way. I'm allowed to take care of myself. Self-care sometimes means tolerating the discomfort of guilt while you build a stronger foundation of self-trust. All right, so here are some closing thoughts. So today I invite all of you to give yourselves permission to honor your limits. You are worthy of rest, peace, and boundaries. Saying no is a beautiful act of love for yourself and for others. I want to thank all of you for joining me for another Self-Care Saturday. And as I always say, thank you for the work that you do every day for your clients, for your agencies, and for the profession. Please continue to support each other and yourselves. Bye for now.